It's Billie's Vlogs. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is me sitting on the bed acting real cozy. Sorry about that. Anyways, you're probably wondering why I haven't filmed a video in a hot minute and why you never seen part 2 of my Spanish travels. The reason being is because I'm just going to come out and straight and just say it, because there's no holding back. There's no point holding back anymore. I'm sick of me holding this in and not sharing this with you, because like it means a lot to me, obviously, because I'm me and it means a lot and it's got to do with me. Okay, let's get on with the video. The reason I haven't been filming and the reason why you haven't seen part 2 was because it really didn't get filmed because of my anxiety. No, she has anxiety. Wow, this is huge. Not everybody has it, just Billie. No, I don't believe that for 1 minute. I started off my holiday really smoothly, really good. It was a brilliant holiday until something went down on the Thursday. I got really sick, as you probably have seen in that vlog that I had posted as part 1. And that day I didn't really vlog because I didn't want to, because I was sick. So that kind of gave me a taster of not vlogging. On that night I went out for something to eat with my mum and her friend and her daughter, and I didn't really eat because obviously I was sick that day and I didn't really want to eat. And it was hard for me because I couldn't understand like why this is happening to me. Why do I feel sick on my holidays? Like, come on, I've been waiting all year for this holiday and I am sick. And it was hard, but I got over it. And the Saturday then I was nearly there. I was still a bit ill, so I ate very small that day and I drank plenty of water. I tried to stay away from caffeine, I tried to stay away from coffee and stuff like that. So that day was kind of good, Saturday, but the Sunday was a bit iffy. That Sunday was just maybe not the best day. Saturday night was a great night. Met people, went for dinner, didn't meet people, met new people, new friends and stuff like that. And then the Sunday I was kind of back to myself. I was like 98% back to myself. That 2% was kind of still a bit tired and groggy, as I had been sick or whatever. So Sunday I wanted to go, after dinner I wanted to go to a pub or something like that, just to have a few drinks. Nothing crazy, just to chill out, have a few drinks, socialise with people as you do, as I do now. I'm 22 years old and I like to, you know, socialise now. I was never a social person when I was younger, so now that I have came out of myself a lot more, I like to socialise when I have the chance to. And especially being in a different country, it was kind of easier to socialise because you don't know the people and, you know, they don't know about you either. So Sunday night, had a little bit of a heated argument with my mum, but we were fine then on the Monday. I had been planning on getting a tattoo during the trip. If you don't know, I got that tattoo. So I had got the tattoo on the Monday, but I had been planning on getting it done, and I had just said it Sunday night. I was like, I'm not going to get the tattoo now. I was sulking, I was being a little brat, I was being not cheeky, but I was just like spiting myself basically. So anyways, come the Monday, Mum said to me, do you want to get the tattoo? And I said, yeah, sure, I'll get it, because at that stage I had been feeling a lot better. And so we rang up the tattoo place, ordered the tattoo to be done, and I got it done. So then after I got the tattoo, went for something to eat, just me and my mum. It was early because the tattoo was for 5:30 and it was about 15 minutes I think is all it took him, if less. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I had the best night ever. It was really, really good. After the whole palaver on the Sunday night. The Monday night was just really, really good. And I don't like talking about it because it resurfaces things brings things back to the surface. I was talking yesterday to my therapist, and it resurfaced a lot of things yesterday, and I didn't want to talk about it, so I put it back into the back of my mind again, put it in the little filing cabinet, stuck it in there, and said, you're not going to come out again. But I wanted to share it with you because I don't really share this side of my life with you guys, because I feel once it's out there, I'm more vulnerable to get hurt. Even though it doesn't matter, I'm more vulnerable getting hurt no matter what way I look at it. So anyways, I met somebody while I was away on holidays, a potential lover. I'm just doing lover in inverted commas because I don't like getting personal about this kind of stuff. I don't like talking about this kind of stuff, so I'm putting inverted commas so it makes me feel better, even though I shouldn't have did that. And everything was going great. Like, I thought, oh my god, I actually have feelings again. I actually feel stuff. Not that I don't feel stuff anyways, but ever since I was 16, something happened to me and I hid all my feelings. I'll go into another video about that another time. But something happened to me and it made me shelter my feelings, and I didn't want to, you know, commit to anybody. Not that I didn't commit, because I did commit to people, but I didn't want to, you know, put my heart on the line, wear my heart in my sleeve, even though I'm an emotional person anyways. But since the passing of my grandfather in 2008, which his 10-year anniversary is today, I had no emotional, not to say that I wasn't emotional, but I held back. And then I was 12, and then when I turned 16, a lot happened to me then. I started realizing I suffered with anxiety, social anxiety, and just a little bit of depression. I'm just saying little now because it doesn't seem like it was big now. It doesn't seem big now, but it was then. And I just want to say this before I continue. If anybody out there can relate, I'm here for you. Don't ever feel that you're alone, because you're not. Because I felt I was alone for years, or for months, or for weeks, or however long I was in my distraught or in my sad place, I always felt alone. And I feel that, and I don't know if people out there feel the same way, but I feel if I'm stuck in this little bubble and everybody else is around me, I'm just doing like a I don't know, I just do the thing because I talk with my hands a lot. So I'm in this little bubble and everybody else is floating around me and I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this bubble. I feel when I'm stuck in this bubble, I have to burst that bubble myself. I don't want to rely on other people to be like, oh, Billie, this is what you do. Go for a walk, go exercise, eat healthy. I understand. I know all of that. I know that that's going to make me feel good. But in order for me to get back to myself again and come out of my bubble, I have to do it myself. And I've explained this to my family and my friends, that if I'm ever feeling down, I need to come out of it myself. I need to work on it myself, and then I will allow people to, you know, help me then. But when I'm stuck, I just need to peel them layers back. I need to burst that bubble myself. Anyways, so I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's just the way that I am with my anxiety. I feel like I have to work through it myself. Sometimes I have to be alone. Sometimes I have to be with others, but not talk, not socialize with them. Just for my own sake. That's the way it worked for years. That's just the way that it is with me. Anyways, apart from that, 16, something happened. I didn't want to give affection to anybody, not even like my mum. When I say affection, I never liked hugging people after this incident. I never liked hugging people. I didn't like when people touched me in certain areas on my neck or on my arms, or if you just touched me, I would cringe. I'd be like, get off me, just don't touch me, please. So this person that I met actually brought that away from me. He took the unaffectionate person I was and made me feel affection again in a way that I wanted to hug my mum. I wanted to hug my family. I wanted to hug my friends, because I was always, and I mean, if my mum was watching this now, she will know and she will agree, I was always an affectionate person. I would always hug everybody. I would kiss, not on the mouth, guys, come on, stop. I would just hug people, kiss them, you know, really show my affection for them. But after the incident, I was like, no one's coming inside my bubble. No one's going to burst my bubble, because this is fragile and I am not going to be put into the same scenario again, where my feelings are hurt, my heart is broken, my affection basically is taken away from me. I'm vulnerable, and I just didn't like the whole entire thing of being affectionate, like hugging people. I just didn't like it. And still to this day, I still have that little tiny bit, just a small bit now. I'm coming out of myself a lot more again. I am hugging people when they give me a hug. I'm not cringing, but I still feel that little bit like, oh no, you got too close there for comfort. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, and that's why I wanted to make this video. And obviously to explain myself too, of why I didn't put a vlog up in like 2 weeks. But anyways, it is in anyways for 5 minutes straight. As I said, I met somebody and they brought that side of me out again that has been hidden in there for 6 years. 6 years, guys. 6 long years. 6 years, which was hard and it was long, but I got so used to it. After 6 years, it became second nature to me. I didn't realize that it had such an effect on me, the thing that took place, until recently, where I realized that, why do I not like hugging my mum when my mum has coddled me as a child? She kissed me all the time when I was a baby. She hugged me as a child. She hugged me as a teenager. Then once I turned 16 and this thing happens, it's like, no, you're not going to feel love again. You're not going to be hugging people. You don't want to get hurt. Guys, we go through life, we get hurt. That's what we have to realize. We realize that these things happen. And I suppose I'm only learning from myself. I'm still learning, don't get me wrong. But I'm so proud of myself in a way that I found that again. And it took maybe that person to take it out of me, that I could feel again, that I knew how to love again, that I knew how to feel affection, even though it's not up to par, but I'm still getting there. I'm getting there. And it took a lot. Like, if anybody else is going through this, just let me know, because you know, you're not alone, and I want to put this out there, you know, so people don't feel like they're the only ones out there, because you're clearly not. And I didn't want to say that in a nasty way. That wasn't nasty. That wasn't supposed to be nasty. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I do this to myself all the time. Anyways. So, came back from the holiday. Really down. Really depressed after the holiday. I thought, no. I was crying at the airport, crying in the airplane. Little baby started crying on the airplane. And I was like, I feel that baby's pain. I could just feel the pain. I put my sunglasses on so nobody could see me crying, because another thing is, I don't cry in front of people. I hold my feelings. I hold it all in. So when I'm alone, I could cry on my own. Now, don't get me wrong, I can cry in front of my mum, but it takes a lot to make me cry in front of people. And I was like, nope, I don't care. I'm crying. I want to cry. I need to cry. Let it out. So I did. But I put my sunglasses on. Then came home, went out with my friend that night. Everything was going dandy. Perfection is a disease of nature. Pretty hurts. Sorry. Quote of the day. Yeah, so me and this person that I met over there kept in contact with each other. And I don't know, maybe I was at a vulnerable state and I did not want, it's not that I didn't want things to continue, I just didn't want myself getting hurt. And in the process of not wanting to get myself hurt, I was emotionally still hurting myself, thinking, what will I do? I don't know what to do, I'm so confused. And then basically we were still in contact with each other, and then all of a sudden we just lost contact. And this happened over a week ago now, so that's why I'm actually getting the courage to say it. But I didn't know what to do, and I was so confused. In my previous relationship, which was 4 years ago, the same kind of thing happened, if that makes any sense, which I should talk about in this video, but I think I'm going to leave that for another video because this video is going to be really long. It was the same thing than my previous relationship, and I thought, nope. Once you get the same flavor of something that happened in your past, you just don't want to know. It's like, no, I'm not dealing with this. This is not happening to me. So I just didn't know what to do. I just said, no, I don't want this to happen again. So it's still happening, but now I'm going to let whatever God wants to take this, they can take the wheel. And I'm just going to live my life. I'm not going to be stuck in a rut thinking what could have happened, what could be, what might be. No, I'm just going to let it happen and just live my life and not live in a way of just thinking all the time.
I'll be dreaming, I'll be dreaming.